Yeah, it's an interesting map to say the least.
All right, so are we good to go, guys?
Oh man, yeah. Small heads up. We played this map once before, but it was an outdated version. So this is the second game on this map on an updated version that Cadwah put up.
Okay.
I think I'm teamed with Manbon, and historically we always lose regardless of who we're playing against.
Historically, huh? No room for improvement there, huh?
It's not about improvement. Even we always lose. I don't know what it is with that guy on my team.
It's the Dame curse.
That's right. Is that like the Artosis curse?
Something like that.
Okay.
But yeah, only much more specific.
Well, you never know. Artosis may have picked you guys to win.
Oh Jesus.
Let's introduce everybody, okay? On the top left here, the Green Zerg, who is actually in Skype with us right now. The host of the DKTL is Faust.
Yay, me.
His partner spawning up here on the top right-hand side. Now, I have team colors on, so I see them as team red. We do have Dame Manbon.
Hey, lucky for you, Manbon is red.
And down here on the bottom right-hand side, keeping with that theme, we do have the blue Terran pieces. We have Greeno.
Faust, you want to introduce our Zerg? Bottom right? Or bottom left?
Bottom left.
Left.
Is the Sega Ninja Bird.
Is that how you pronounce it?
I guess it is now. He was recently featured on Fun Day Monday, actually.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I caught that one. Yeah, I remember him. Oh, that sneaky double extractor trick, man. Where'd you learn that one?
This trick. I think Manbon gets on to me about this build in a second. And it's fun because if people who have played me enough know I'm a little notorious for doing this specific build when I want to get some early pressure in. It's kind of outdated, but you'll see in a second.
Yeah, well, I know the double extractor trick was really common, really popular in Wings of Liberty for early pushes and stuff like that. So I'm interested to see what that evolves into.
Early aggression, because that's what you're supposed to do with it, right?
Yep.
Sorry, I'm just trying to keep up with the chat.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of zoned out that I was in Skype with people here for a second. I was like reading.
You don't hear me talking to you?
Well, that's how our relationship goes, isn't it? Like, I just kind of.
Fuck you, dude.
You guys are going to be interesting partners.
Oh, you should see us play normally. And on that note, you can actually see it. Ladder chat tomorrow night, or like weekly or bi-weekly. We haven't quite gotten into a rhythm of it yet. Look into esports. Come on this channel. What time did we pick? Is it 4 or 5?
4 o'clock BST, like 5 our time. So.
5 MST. So. Yeah.
Double gas from Manbon.
Ninja Bird.
Oh,
throwing
right.
down at Roach Warren.
Manbon and I also planned for complete failure from the start of this game, long before. The reason we lost the last one was because I'm just like, I'm getting Ultralisks, and he's like, I'm getting Tempests. And,
Is this, let me ask you a question, is this 7 Roach Rush, 8 Roach Rush out of you? It looks kind of like it.
yeah. It's a 7 Roach Rush.
Yeah. We had a guy in a few of our bronze silver tournaments named Dr. Zerg, who is famous for his 7 Roach Rush.
I would say he's notorious for this.
Yeah.
It's a good build if they don't scout it.
It is.
Right.
When I first started playing,
it's kind of like warping in DTs. You're like, God,
it's the poopy pant build. It's the poopy pant build. Okay.
Yeah, it's the build you never see coming because I'm just like, roaches.
And when the roaches show up at your ramp, you shit your pants.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's why it's called the poopy pant build.
If I remember correctly, the acid stuff here slows you down a little bit too. If I remember right, we'll find out in a second. We got 7 roaches about to roll through it. So yeah, this map has the bottom, like the whole low ground area is a corrosive swamp, where I think its units take more damage. They lose health over time and some other stuff.
I noticed that it increases damage taken while in the water by 20%.
Yeah. So fighting on the low ground is a bad idea unless you are on the high ground or flying.
Or unless you got Ultralisks.
Yeah, Ultralisks don't give a damn about this.
Like Honey Badger.
Fuck your sewage.
That's right.
Yeah.
Honey Badger don't give a shit.
So
unless it's 20% damage.
And we can see they're slowly losing health there.
Yeah, and the regeneration for Zerg is actually, I think it's just completely gone when they're down there.
Interesting. So it doesn't do too much damage, but it's enough to notice.
It's really bad for like early Ling stuff.
Yeah, because Lings are pretty squishy there. But you still have enough roaches here to go through with this push.
Right.
Yeah, target firing helps.
That micro, I'm watching that.
Save that roach. Yeah, the effectiveness of a roach rush is based entirely on how many roaches you can save during the actual push.
Nice. And nothing. I mean, as far as aggression. Oh, what? Is this Brian here on the top right? You see a carrier off of one base.
What? Oh, we're not going to talk about Manbon strategy.
Not at all. I mean, I think the term strategy is like non-existent.
Hey,
Carrier.
It's a strategy. One base carrier. It's a great strategy.
Do you have an opinion on that, Woodhouse? Woodhouse, answer me.
Oh, he's gone. We've lost Woodhouse.
Oh no, something came up. I have no idea what it was, but hopefully we hear back from him soon. And anyway,
We're researching Air Weapons +1. We're getting a carrier.
And the carrier, the single carrier, the 8-minute carrier.
Just a thought though. If your opponent only has roaches and like a queen, carriers are really fair.
And well, they're not walking through water, the sewage water, so that's a plus as well.
Oh yeah.
So is that the reason he went for the carrier? I don't want to make a ground army that dies while it crosses the map. I'll just go for a carrier.
Oh no, we blindly told each other we're going to build carriers and ultralisks this entire game.
All right.
So you're saying there's a chance that my tactics might work?
Woodhouse.
Yeah, I'm here. What?
You were gone a few seconds ago.
I was talking to my wife.
Yeah, I was just really worried.
And here comes Ninja Bird just being like, oh crap, I have nothing to shoot up.
Except for queens. Queens aren't that good. But
yeah, but remember, the carriers are fair.
apparently the queens had enough damage to take out all the shields.
Forever bro.
Ninja Bird just says, screw this. You have one carrier, I'm just gonna push you.
Hey man, carrier's a good unit. Okay. Dustin Browder and David Kemp think they are completely, obviously balanced.
Cue the diabolical.
I mean, no one builds them, they have to be fair, right?
Oh, and the drop from Greeno in the face of Manbon, targeting the pylons that are going to render that star date. Maybe? Oh, yes, out of commission. No more characters.
So I have to take a second. Forever Bronze in the chat, what are you referring to? Who did what to me? And who are you going to make pay dearly?
You were, I think he's referring to when you weren't responding in Skype, and I said something bad happened. And so, apparently he has a grudge against your wife now.
Oh, don't do that. She's wonderful.
Shit's hitting the fan for Manbon.
Yeah, Manbon's in kind of a sour position over here. Sourboat Creek is definitely afloat.
So, Fox being your very helpful teammate.
Roaches are fair.
Trying to save him. Well, I don't think it's going to go well for you, man.
It's going well enough.
I think
it's the Stargate a little bit.
Meanwhile, 2 carriers doing a number on Ninja Bird's base.
Hey, I would also like to point out, Idra gave us one of the best quotes that Forever Bronze pointed out.
Brack is back, all right. Why you do this?
That's what it is. It's a useful skill toy have.
Toy have.
No, Forever Bronze, sir. I am still here.
Idra's fantastic.
Idra is
probably my
Here's
favorite.
an example of Lynx losing health in the freaking corruption.
Oh wow! Change in plans for Manbon. Dude, you should have had a change in plans a while ago. Because your main base is in shambles. Uh-oh.
See, this is what I found hilarious. There are like 5 Marines sitting here, and then there's a roach.
Yeah, it looks like these Zlings actually took quite a bit of damage running through the.
Yeah, that was just running from from corner to corner, like running cross map. They end up much lower than that.
Yeah.
And I believe Cadwah just told me that these raised sections here between your natural and the center of the map are actually gone in the latest update of this map. So there's actually corruption all the way through it.
Oh, okay.
Wonderful. This is going to be fantastic.
That's lovely. He just doesn't want you to take bases.
That's right. Well, that's kind of Blizzard's philosophy on 2v2s anyway. It's like, you want to expand? Fuck you.
Half the maps have one expansion. Or one
And only
natural.
one. And only one.
No, one person has to one base.
That's right.
No matter what.
Well, I mean, like, if we put more destructible rocks on here, maybe that'll make them expand a little bit more. Dustin Browder.
Hey, what's so bad about D. Browder?
Go D. Browder.
Got the floating factory from Reno. Doing a whole lot of work here. Who's driving that thing? You know, like, where do they sit?
Okay, so question from the chat is, what happens if you build in the corruption? Can you?
I don't know if you can. I've never tried. I know that, like, we tried to make it so you could spread creep in there, but I don't think you can.
Doom drop.
Dumb.
Yeah,
It's
actually...
Yeah, we've tried to spread creep in it before. I think the creep tumors die in the corruption. Like, you can't spread it. So I assume buildings take damage too.
So that would limit the ability for Protoss to place proxy pylons and such, unless they do it on the high ground.
Unless they do it like their third or something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Cadwah's response is buildings take slight damage and take 20% more.
Okay, so similar to units that go through it.
Yeah.
Pretty much the same effect there. And probably disrupts Zerg building regeneration as well.
Most likely. Seeing as how the creep tumors just die.
Yeah.
Faust, I'm a little worried about you with this Doom drop sitting out here.
That's okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
You know, what's really funny is I ignored Ninja Bird's, like, overlords the entire game. Like, there's one sitting in my third, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't care.
I think that spore... Oh, nope, that spore in your natural is not in range. But, yeah, that's a scary drop.
Kind of.
For the third man, I don't know. Yeah, man, he lost like all your workers, man. Oh no!
Okay.
Oh, and then they run into the acid. No.
But I'm not worried about it because Cadwah has the anti-Terran army.
Barriers and High Templars.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see what our buddy Ninjbird is up to. Pretty much nothing.
I
One,
kinda
he's got-
one base spire. Oh yeah. So really, this water isn't too bad for bio because, well, metavacs.
Yeah, but I mean, it does suck up your medevac energy over time,
Yeah.
so it kind of becomes a problem.
Yeah. And the ulti.
Oh, that skin, man, nice.
Oh, yeah, and then there's the one from behind. They all die.
Beautiful.
But it's not too scary. Just because I know Manbon's coming up the back here with some stuff.
Look at all those dead bodies sitting there with some Marines. It's kind of funny.
Manbon being backdoor man.
ETA 3.
Oh,
2.
this was good.
Wait, what?
Oh,
What?
it goes down.
Yeah, because Manbon's coming in with the feedbacks and stuff, and then he leaves. Oh, this is good.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it just me, or are those spore collars shooting a lot faster?
No, it's about normal.
Is it?
Manbon,
Yeah.
my hero if you're in chat. That's
So I think that I think it came with like the buff to deal with mutas like a while ago, because that's like that was the ZBZ solution from our lovely friends at Blizzard, was maybe Spore Crawler should just completely destroy bio
Yeah.
in the air. So like, if you try and fight over a spore crawler, you will lose all your mutalisks.
As we saw in that last game between Tythor and Fane.
Yeah.
Did not go very well.
You just don't fight over top of a bunch of spores.
Ooh. Them transfuses from Ninja Bird on them spine crawlers, nice. Looks like a Manbon's taking a base here in the middle. But no buildings tried to be made in the water, as far as I know.
Oh, it's Manbon working off of what, 4.
Manbon's got his shit together,
4
man.
hits. Yeah, I mean, like, he got Doom dropped, I got Doom dropped, he lost half his base, I lost half my base, it's fair.
It's about to get Doom dropped again.
Oh, Jesus, really?
It's like you forget what happened in this game.
I did. Like, I was paying more attention to the fact that, like, there are mutalisks in my business.
I was gonna say, or is this one of those games where you had to like go drink just to drown out the sorrow?
Okay, so did you just see the death animation on that Ultralisk? From getting shot by a Mutalisk? It like exploded and pieces went everywhere. I don't know how that
That
happened.
doesn't seem appropriate.
Not really.
And the Doom drop coming in on the other side, and Manbon's in for.
Oh, yeah, it does look like Manbon just told, or Cadwah told us that you can spread creep on the newest version of this map.
Okay. So, you guys went into this game with the intention of losing.
Oh, we just went in with having fun. Like, losing is like what we expect all the time.
Given. Seem to be doing not too bad, even though Manbon just lost that base. But Ultras are pretty good against Marines, I think.
Ultras are pretty good against a lot of stuff.
Those death
long as
animations
it's
are
fly.
hilarious. I can't get over the fact that getting shot by a tiny gun just causes that Ultralist to...
Oh, and then storms happen.
And he runs into his own storms! But all the Marines are dead, and that's...
All the medevacs are dead too. No, don't fly the medevacs into the carriers. That's a terrible idea.
Boost! Boost! There we go. And he's...
And then stand still.
Into the stock.
Nice.
Oh, this whole game is beautiful.
All the games are like this because they're friggin' they're even better because the corruption is honestly like, I guess it's in the middle of the road as far as like the severity of the triggers. It's not too detrimental to what you're doing unless you're fighting in it, which most of the time we're not.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it wouldn't be the worst one because what is it? The lava just straight kills anything on the low ground, so that makes it completely silly to try and fight down there.
Yeah.
But then, if you overcommit to even an early rush on Oil Strike, pulling back to your base if you get counterattacked is nearly impossible because of how slow your units move.
And huge push from Manbon. 4 carriers and like a platoon of High Templars.
Oh, don't lead with the High Templars. Don't do it.
Yeah, he's gonna storm the workers, man. No,
He's gonna. Oh man, there we go.
Yeah.
there you go.
I was just worried that they were gonna get shot by the planetary. I'm like, oh god.
Planetary's too busy trying to figure out how to shoot at the carriers.
But again, planetaries are pretty OP if they can shoot up.
You just get 8 SCVs to go to the side and tilt it.
Yeah, lift it up. Isn't that what the little arms are for? Is they're like heavy lifting arms?
Yeah, I mean, aren't they like tiny little
Oh, leading with the High Templars into the Marines. He's like, I don't give a shit. Look at this.
Honey Badger don't care.
That's hilarious.
Dance in the High Templars.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even know that High Templar can dance until right now.
Oh,
Oh, all the
that is so
SCVs.
beautiful. That is so beautiful. Okay,
And then
so
carriers were a thing.
It looks like Ninja Bird is going the way of Greeno. Dying.
I don't think he's been allowed to have a second base for more than maybe 2 minutes the entire game.
That's how it's done, though.
Apparently we have some of my some envy on my ultraless skins.
Follow up GG.
Yay, GG's for everybody.
Yay. So
Yay.
there's map number 1.
There's map 1.
So what is the time frame on this? Like, what's the intended start date?
As soon as this next round of the DKTL ends, and we're on week 5 now,
Okay.
I'm gonna give it about a week after that, so maybe 2.5 weeks left, and then this will start off. Signups will be open as soon as this cast is over. I'm gonna go work on that as soon as we're done here,
Okay.
so that people can jump onto day9.tv in the appropriate thread that I've already made, and then we'll get into the signups and all that stuff.